folks. Excuse me. Hey folks, let's try that again. How's everyone doing today on this fine, was it Wednesday, March the 20th, 2019? Figure I'd start a few minutes early because, hey, I'm sitting here. One of the points of today's video is my hands have been cramping lately, so I think I need to play more, build up the muscle more to avoid cramping. So, shooting off my phone, and I'm just curious how clear it is because I just realized I forgot to switch it over to data. So, if you bear with me here, I'm going to see if I can do that. We still good? There we go. Approximate angle. Alright, there we go. So I actually have the chat open on my laptop as well, which is running on the home network, so I can not miss stuff like I usually do. How about I look over at this side of the phone? So, awesome. Let's see who we have in the chat, because I can see it out of the corner of my eye. It's chugging along quite nicely. So we've got, first in the chat, we have Alex Radford. We have Will Varela. Awesome to see you, Will. My lovely sister Amanda tuning in from work. Don't tell anybody she's watching from work. We've got Quentin James. He says, hey kids, I'm awake. Yes. Joe Hervey says, be right back. Awesome. Hope you're already back. Music Therapy Laz. Perfect timing for my lunch break. Well, you know, it's all about for you, buddy. Let's see here. Perfect for a 3-hour car ride. Well, I don't know if we'll be going 3 hours. Hey all, just finishing up my stogie. Guitar Hack says. We got Lawrence Petros himself in here. Hello. Hello. We have, whoops, Gypsy Heart Entertainment. Lovely seeing you the other day on your live stream. We've got Brian Stewart in the house saying, hey, guitar dudes and dudettes. I love that. I love your dudes and dudettes thing. Never stop. Pretty clear. Awesome. Well, hopefully it's even clearer now. We got Jimmy T all the way from lovely Australia. We have Windows Media Player. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Wow, you're actually one handsome son of a bitch. Quentin, I think you need to go see the optometrist. Let's see. We got Dale Palmer in the house. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, I figured just come on, do some jamming. Excuse me. And if you guys have any questions, you know the usual deal. Gary Holt's in the house. Good to see ya. Julian, always a pleasure, always a pleasure. From Winnipeg. I don't know why I was thinking you were local for some reason. Local to me, that is. So, awesome. Janice is here. Chat's going faster here than over here, which just shows how old my laptop is. On the road. Oh, okay, cool, cool. I have to run back to building those pedals. I hope you all have an awesome day. Cheers, Lawrence. I'm glad we sold a couple of your pedals during our hangout. So if you guys are interested in cool pedal talk, definitely go back a few videos now because I've been putting some stuff out this week. Brighton is your home. I thought so. I thought so. Okay. So yeah, that's awesome. Hey, Aaron's in the house. Good to see ya. So yeah, if you want to check out some cool pedal talk, definitely check out the hangout I did with Lawrence. If you go to the playlist interviews, I think it'll probably be at the top of the list. So yeah, if you guys have any requests, you know, band, song, whatever, you know, let me know. I'm doing good, Joe. I shot a couple videos on Monday, I guess, and then had rehearsal last night. Have you ever tried out pedals from Strymon? No, I haven't, Henrik, and welcome. A little above my pay grade, I think, although most are. Do I know any punk songs? Well, there is one off the top of my head, Rex, if you're watching. If anyone watched this morning's video on how to wear a guitar strap, that was my buddy Rex in the video. He wrote stuff like that. I want to be seen. What What key is that in, Quentin? Ooh, try double A. Alright, oh, you want to play an E? Hey Ben, can't hang, supposed to be working, definitely catch the replay. Alright, cool, Daniel Horsley. How's your avatar? My eyes aren't good enough to really tell Janice, but folks, let Janice know how her avatar looks. Gotta go, sis? Okay. Gotta count some dollars, yeah. For those who don't know, Amanda works in the bank. That video was hysterical. I thought it was serious, and I took a drink of my coffee only to choke and spit it out. Yes! That's what we're trying. I recommend strap locks for the new technique, definitely, definitely. Little J1. Cool. Tried it too. What do I feel like playing as far as for effects and such? That's the question. Jamming on the Friedman Strat while watching. Awesome, Brian. Stuff here. So yeah, anything you guys want to talk about? Some cult. I don't know any cult. That's Hack's department there. I used to. I think actually the one that Guitar Hack covers there is that Seashells. She Sells Sanctuary. I think I remember learning that opening lick when the album came out, but yeah. Yeah, so do I, Hack. I love the cult too. Waiting for my doctor to call about my blood work. Want me to send you that video. Joe Hervey's making some coffee. Gonna play some guitar as well. Hey, Zach Thong. How's your hearing recovered after seeing Red Dragon Cartel the other night? Curious. Guar. A little heavy for me. I believe you're right, Brian. I believe you're right. I believe you are right. Delay. You do have a slight slapback. Let me guys know, is the guitar loud enough? Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you very much. Ever thought of doing a full rundown of the guitars, amps, and pedal collection? It's looking good. Yes, actually I've been doing that for months. Aaron, aka Albus Band. Oh, geez, thank you very much, Julian. Thank you. Audio is good. Excellent. Hey, RJ, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Yeah, if you go to the playlist on my channel, My Gear, I just broke it all down because it takes so long to upload an HD quality video. Like, literally a 4-minute video takes me an hour to upload on our internet. So, yeah, I find it's just best to, I just broke it up into individual pedals, guitars, amps. I pretty much covered most of the amps. I'm just looking around. No, I haven't done the, I got a PV Classic 50 behind me, 212. I haven't done one on that. And I haven't done the Viper just because it takes a while. It's because I'm out in the country, Albus Band. Well, I'm only like a mile outside of town, but the fast internet ends half a mile from my place. If you had to wear one band shirt, what would you grab? Ooh, that's a good question. I think I have more Rolling Stones shirts than any other band. But I really dig the old Aerosmith shirts too. Like the old kind of script logo-y stuff. I really dig them. Hey, Bearded Blues dude. course, you guys know what I got for guitars. Yes, Guitar Hack is off to see the mighty Kiss tonight. Yes, one artist that has passed away that you get to go back and save them. Who is it? Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly. The reason being is we know a lot of artists passed away, like the whole Club 27 thing. And not to sound pessimistic, but let's just choose Jimi Hendrix. You know, we know what happened with Jimmy. Yeah, I'm using cell data, Terry. Or yeah, SRV, another great one. I'm thinking just because I think music would have really changed if Buddy Holly was still around. Because as far as I'm concerned, Buddy Holly is the original punk rocker. Hey, Music Therapy Laz, if I haven't said hello already. Yeah, like, you know, people that died from overdose, I'll probably get flagged on this video for using certain terms, but whatever. Who cares, right? You know, people that had drug issues, chances are if you save them once, you may need to save them more than once. Whereas, like Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, helicopter accident, obviously Buddy Holly with the plane, something like that, you know, because they were at good spots in life, you know, like Stevie had cleaned up his act tremendously. Buddy seemed like just Buddy. Hey, Bibi, salut mon ami, comment ça va? Bien? That's it. That's all I got. I always wanted to see Duane Allman. Yeah, Duane Allman would be another great one. Prince, I can see that. Both, Brian Stewart. It is, yes, BV. Happy birthday to Jimmy Vaughn of the Fabulous Thunderbirds and other projects. Janice does Tough Enough. Great song. Great song. Joe Perry maybe once said, no one's lot in life ever improved by using drugs and alcohol. Yeah. There's a time and a place, I guess. And in moderation. It's all about moderation in anything in life. Dale Palmer, just a reminder, since it is the spring equinox, to keep your eyes open, both. Keep your eyes peeled for motorcycles. How are we doing? We got 27 people watching. We got 12 thumbs ups. If we get 3 more thumbs ups, maybe we'll open something that came in the mail today. Just saying. Well, that didn't take long. All right. So I don't think I saw him in the chat, but that's okay. A Lava brand guitar cable. Look out, Brian. Nice, nice. Loving the tone today. Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much. If I didn't say cheers earlier, cheers, buddy. Right now I'm running the Electro-Harmonix Crayon into the Carbon Copy, into the Mighty Blues Deluxe. Doing that video on how to get out of a rut when I tweaked all my amp settings. I don't know why I did that. Now I've been trying to dial it in since, and it's close. Alright, so got this in the mail today. I'm gonna hold it this way because there's no addresses or anything. From Mr. Brendan B. Squared would be his name in the chats, but you all know him as Brendan Buttcheeks. Let's see what he sent me. Try not to rip the return address, because you never know, I might need to send something to Brendan. From upstate New York. See if Paul Stanley will let you. Yeah, it's a guitar, Quentin James. Oh. I want to make sure. Got one of these weird wraparound labels on here, so I can't quite. All right, there we go. Ho, ho. The note simply says, "Enjoy, buddy," because I got some Brendan Buttcheeks guitar picks. See if we can get that to really focus well, because maybe that'll be the thumbnail. There we go. Have you ever used an acoustic guitar amp? How about the chat? The new ones. I got one, it's not bad. Hey, Michael Bishop. Thank you, Scott. Yeah. Hack, you like that? I'm sure I must have at one time or another. Well, let's try the mighty Brendan Buttcheeks pick again. Hey, Tucker Ducker. Question here. How do you explain the new obsession of mine watching and commenting on these streams and taking part in this community? Is not a bad thing or waste of time? Well, I think it's a good thing, but it could be an expensive thing. The reason I mention that is I find a lot of places asking for a friend. Yeah, okay. Well, have your friend come over and subscribe, please, and ring that bell, which, of course, if you're new and you're watching and you're digging it, please subscribe and ring that bell. I'll sound like ass with those picks. So, yeah, I find it like a lot of people, I don't know about you, but most jobs I've worked at, most people don't even seem to really be into music these days, let alone fellow guitar player, let alone a gear nerd, you know, because there's definitely a lot of guitar players that just use what they use and they don't like talking gear as much. So it's a great place for us to all meet up. I always say it's an online support group and we meet at various channels and locations depending on when the meeting is during the week. The expensive side, streaming is, yeah, okay, Julian. The expensive side is you get inspired, you know, to maybe buy a new piece of gear or get back into playing, buy a new guitar, you know, that's where, you know, it can get expensive. But there's worse things to spend your money on. Let's see. You confess it's you? I figured, Laz. I figured. Let's see here. I was so foolish on the video this morning, I thought you were getting punked. No worries, buddy. I appreciated the email, honestly. Yeah, that's my buddy Rex. I know you had been away for a while, and I hope you're still on the mend, buddy. I did put a previous video up on the channel of Rex as well. He sends me these videos and sometimes I'm like, dude, I gotta post this. It's too funny not to. I need a nice pick tin. Lose my picks all the time. My family hates me, Joe says. Yeah. I'm just using a bowl for all my picks. Yes, the thaw is coming out of the ground, Terry. Henning gave me gas. Yeah. Lionheart. Hey, buddy. You like that video? Awesome. Alright, what should we play? That's all I know of that one. Hi all, good to see you. Hey Marsmain, you're not lurking. So far the pick works. So far the pick works. Lionheart, careful not to break your neck wearing that shirt. Yeah. Woke up to snow yesterday morning, Dale says. That sucks. Snow is just about gone here. So it's very brown outside. Hey, Lars Guitars. I will have picks all over the house. Besides, I always carry 2 picks everywhere I go. Yeah, either use the small pocket in your jeans. A lot of people carry picks in there. I personally, that's where I carry earplugs all the time. I always carry picks in my wallet, though. I stopped losing picks once I started putting them in my wallet rather than, you know, just in with your change or what have you. Pull out your car keys and 14 picks fall on the ground. Or, as I like to tell the funny story, I was using my passport as my form of ID when I went to NAMM. And so after, I didn't want to lose my passport, so I'd throw it in the bag I was carrying so it would be more secure. And I'm throwing picks in that bag throughout the day. And so when I went to present my ID, I gave it a good shake, or so I thought. And then when I hit customs or security or whatever you want to call it at the airport in California, they're like, your ID, your passport, yeah. And I went to hold it up and a couple of picks fell out between the pages and they just kind of laughed. Laz says the guitar strap video was hilarious, though was it a serious suggestion, almost afraid to try it out. Steve Albini from Shellac, apparently, that's how he wears his guitar, or bass, can't remember what he plays. Strat pickguard gaps are the piggy bank of the pick world. Yeah, very much so, yeah, I used to wedge them under the pickguards of my tellies. I find picks in the dryer a lot, Brian. Yeah, but not in the washing machine, right? Like, how's that? At you. Aha. What did Will say? Keep your picks in your socks. That way you'll always find your socks in the dryer. Love it. Great idea. Hey, Thrash. Yeah, exactly. Socks and picks are in some alternate dimension. more gain or less gain? I need something inspiring. Hey, Zip! Or Zip Fix Guitars, if you prefer to not go by just Zip. More gain. I was expecting as much from Brian. Alright. So I'm going to switch over to the OD glove. Wasn't going to quite yet, Terry. I was going to wait and see. If you know what I mean. You call that gain. Yeah, for me. Alright. More gain. Gypsy, well, I got to go. One to spread the love. Just dropped in to see condition my condition was in. Love you, Gypsy. See you later. Still have to try a rat pedal. I don't know where my adapter is for it. I gotta use an adapter. Is that enough gain for you, Brian Stewart? Simon Williams in the house. See, Bam? Friendly time of day for you, right? Good to see you, man. What amp? I'm using the Fender Blues Deluxe. Hey, Craig Reckless. Brian Sex Hour. Thank you, Bobby, and welcome. If I What does the Fender go for in the used market? These are starting to creep up a bit. I think they're around, because I think they're about 11 grand, 1100 new. I think you can find them in the 6 range. Never have enough gain. Well, most of the stuff I play, yeah, most stuff I play is very low gain. Say that. I know. Holster fishing. Brendan! There he is, the man himself. I did an unenveloping earlier, and I'm rocking the Brendan Butt Cheeks guitar pick live on the YouTubes. No, it doesn't. And does anyone... I'm curious. If anyone can guess the pedal I'm using to get my gain sound. Gotta go. Cheers, Hack. Have a great time tonight, buddy. Little J1's in here. Tube Screamer? No, not a Tube Screamer, Craig. That's a good one, though. Not a rat. Not a boss. I could even give you the manufacturer. It's not the Washburn. Not an OCD, not a TC Electronics Dark Matter, although that is a cool pedal. The OCD is awesome. Not a more. The manufacturer is MXR, if that helps. And it's probably a pedal you wouldn't think that's on my board. Not a fuzz. It is a... It says distortion on it. Let's see if I can... it's a signature pedal. With a trigger, which the buttons fall off, so I got to use an Allen key. Alright, so I was on the set preset of the gentleman's pedal. Now this would be more my setting. DS1, not a bass distortion. I am in fact using the Dime Distortion, the Dimebag Darrell Camouflage MXR distortion pedal. So, how are we doing for time? Oh, we're half an hour in. So should I switch guitars? That's a question. Like the other setting better? Yeah. See, I figured that was going to be the first request for a different guitar from Brian. So I did take time to tune it up. Although the detuna is out of calibration, I got to fix that. Oh, one of my tellies? I can do that as well. 50 tellies. Alright, I only have 4. Let's be honest here. So the question is, alright, Telecaster or... Yes, I'm wearing a Gibson shirt. I'm a Gibson fan. Kramer or a Telly? I could pull out the telly I was using at rehearsal last night. Play a Gibson. Would a Fibson count? Because I don't own an actual Gibson. Brad? Okay. Tucker? Yeah. Some people have been looking at my Instagram. Let's see if it's still in tune from last night. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Give me a sec, folks. Oh. Just quickly check the tuning. That one's just a hair sharp. And so yes, I do have my full pedal board down below. I'm going to go for a little less gain. Although we do have the EMGs in here. Look out. But it's a Fibson Gibson shirt. I'm playing drop D stuff on a nylon, so... Oh, well, there you are. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, the writing's really hard to read because... my viewers and stuff would be right at my fingertip on the screen, which of course you can see it's a very light background, so white on white don't work too well. Oh, you want to hear that? Okay, well we can do that. And here, I'll go back to the dime settings. I don't play much metal. You pretty much heard all the metal that I know. Hey, Michael. I don't know any Pat Travers. I wish I did. I really do. Especially now that I got a vibe. How does this sound with a chorus on that? When are you going to post your pictures and gigs on YouTube? Well, Will, since you mentioned that, we have no photos from the previous show. We have no videos from the previous show. However, due to the fine folks like yourselves and the fact that I've able to hit 1,000 subscribers, I now have the community tab on the YouTubes where I can post photos and stuff like that. So look for some of that. I'll definitely post it on up there. Whatever comes across. So maybe I'll grab some of the photos from our first show and I'll throw some up there. Telly is awesome. Thanks. Yeah, so I know there's a lot of new folks, and like somebody was asking earlier about my gear and stuff. So just a brief thing. This is a 1967 Telecaster. My dad gigged with this. He bought it new. Gigged with it for years and years. Put the EMGs in it because he was sick of that 60 cycle hum all the time. Right on through. Finally got a set of strings. Nice. Yeah, so he put the EMGs in it to get rid of the 60 cycle hum all the time because he just played like, I'm in drop tuning. That was my dad's tone at stage volume. Thanks, Zach. Michael, do you ever play in the States? Not officially. Like, whenever I go on a trip to the US, generally I have a guitar with me, so I am jamming and stuff like that. I got a buddy down in North Carolina that whenever I get down there, we always have a jam. Michael Holder, if you're watching, we usually jam at least once or twice. I remember one year I was down at NASCAR races. A guy rented an extra campsite next to himself, and he had an entire backline set up, including PA system, like drums, full guitar rig, full bass rig, microphones, PA system, the whole shebang. And I was out for a drunken wandeраbout, you know, to stretch my legs, and I stumbled, well, not literally stumbled, but I came across him. Oh, nice, RJ. Thanks for the telly jam. Wanted to hear those EMGs. You got it, Brad. Yeah, so I rolled in. I said, hey, you guys are jamming? Yeah. Did you play? Yep, sure. I think I played a 45-minute set. Who would I most like to jam with? Well, over the last few years, who I've taken the most in my playing style from would probably be the two guys I would want to jam with. And that would be Ronnie Wood and Rick Richards. Definitely. Thanks for the telly jam. Want to hear those EMGs. Okay, so these EMGs. So Light Gain, Screamin' Blues, Michael Q. Lynn. If you're still watching, I know you had one of these too. Favorite amp? Well, there's the favorite amps, which is a two-way tie, which they're kind of the same anyhow. The two that I played through, as opposed to the, you know, the Holy Grail. Like, I'd love to try a Dumble. Actually three, and because I just remember one from NAMM. I think it would be have Blast jamming with Ted Nugent, in my opinion. Could be, if you're into Ted stuff. Like, I like some of Ted's stuff. Yeah, I got to play through original, like a 71 Plexi. That was awesome. A 59 Bassman I played through. But if anybody saw in the last week on Sean Pierce Johnson's channel, he demoed the Soldano Tweed half stack that was built for Stevie Ray Vaughan. I got to play through that. Oh my god. The Friedman amps were amazing too, but that Soldano. I think it was the mojo with the fact it was a Tweed half stack built for Stevie Ray Vaughan. Dad said he still had set in his case from when he had the pickup replaced. 74, wow. In case one breaks. See, I think this guitar really likes a low gain setup, you know. The action has come up on this. Oh, excuse me, folks. I just realized I noticed that last night, and I'm just gonna happen to have a notch straight edge right handy. You know what? I'm gonna kill the volume for this, or sorry, mute the volume. Sorry, YouTube. I don't want to say bad words. Let's try using the right scale, I think. And yeah, there is a slight bow in the neck. And I like to run my necks perfectly straight. I don't like any neck relief. But I live with it and work around it because to adjust the neck on this, you got to take the neck off the guitar. And that ain't happening, you know. I don't. And this thing, oh my god, the neck pickup. Yeah, Fender's great design. Yeah, no kidding. Well, that was like one of my favorite quotes from Leo Fender is, a quality instrument should be easily worked on. Like basically make it easy to work on. A quality instrument is something that's easy to work on. Well, I'm sorry, but if it's a quality instrument, why does it need to be worked on? Claire Saint, if I said that correctly. God. Like my dad always rode the neck pickup on this thing, and god damn, you can understand why. Like, let's go totally clean. Playing there. That almost sounds like I had to look down. I thought my compressor was on. Now it's on. Yeah, that's true, BB. At least Leo put a bolt in there for you. When is my band's next gig? Will Varela asks. I think we are currently off until mid-April. We've got a few weeks off, which is awesome because we can polish and stuff. You know, poor Andrea, she was thrown to the wolves. She had a month to learn 3 sets and then another week or 2 to learn a 4th set. But we will be playing mid-April, like the 15th or 17th, I can't remember the date. And I'm assuming that either of those is correct. At Sticks and Stones in Trenton, Ontario. One of my favorite places to play. It's a big pool hall. Doing sound in there is a bit of a nightmare. But the place is 4 kilometers from my house. So... what should we play? Hanky Panky. Haha. We were playing that last night. See, the problem is I can't sing the song and play it. For that, I play. Something like that. Sounds like CCR. Yeah, similar, Kim. And welcome. Just realized there's a bit too much highs today on that pedal. I would say play Stairway to Heaven, but YouTube bots would nail you for that one. Yeah. What time did the bars close in Ontario, California? Good question. Or Ontario, Canada. Last call is 2 a.m. Yeah. I always gotta throw that in there too. Same where Dale is. Yeah, it was definitely the Holly, so we're trying. 48 minutes. So yeah, viewer mail. Yeah, the viewer mail, Terry, was the unboxing or unpackaging of the Brendan Butt Cheeks picks. There. See you, Bearded Blues dude. My ideal rig. Oh, I don't know. Couple of guitars, a 59 Les Paul, a 53 Tele, maybe a Dumble or two. An assortment of pedals that I can't think of off the top of my head. Nice boutique, expensive ones. Probably some Lawrence Petros pedals for different preamp gains and stuff. I started playing Long Cold Woman. I'm trying to play Mr. Soul. See, I've totally lost it. Somebody earlier mentioned John Lennon. Screwed up that rhythm. No, I'm running into my Blues Deluxe reissue. Hey, Poo Ninja. notebook I write my guitar riff ideas in. What do you use? I'll just record them onto my phone, generally. Just make a little, you know, voice message thing. You need to cruise my videos over 500 guitar videos covers, and I know you'd find some of the songs that you dig. Definitely, Quentin. You can do that. Still here and still awake. Love it. How's your back doing, buddy? I know you're in some pain the last few days. How are we doing on time? 57 minutes in. Okay, well, I'll go for a few more minutes. I will swap out a guitar for the last one. Last little bit. Probably won't go too much past an hour. Oh! Just happen to have this. Oh. Oh, get back in the frame. Reach over. Man, I am stiff today. Woo, already out of tune. Well, let's see if I can get this thing in tune first, folks. Oh, this is not even close. You know what we're going to do? We're just not going to really use the Floyd. We're just going to back these off. Some are high, some are low. I've been fine-tuning. I really need to put some new strings on this thing. So we'll just back off the locking nut. So you probably hear that little rattling. Oh yeah, sure, now they all seem to be fine. Oh well, whatever. Okay, cool. Cool. My God, I am forgetting stuff today. See, this is why I'm playing, exercising, working the muscles. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, trying to play some Priest. Trying. Failing. So that sounds out. Well, there's my problem. My intonation's out. Great. Setting the intonation on a Floyd. Don't you need a special tool for that or something? Nice tat. Thank you. Which one? I have a few. For those who don't know, there's a few there as well, and there, around the wrist, and of course all up through here. Ah, thank you, Janice. In fact, I really want to get it covered up because it's actually somebody's name who's no longer in the picture. Thanks for the priest. Keep it going. All right. Oh, you can, Lars? Good to know. I could do that. That's some ideas. Well, I was thinking, considering a represented relationship, I was going to get covered over with a Grim Reaper. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, we'll probably be wrapping it up soon. I just put 1152s on, excuse me, on my new guitar. Didn't have to do much of a setup. Awesome. And it went from, yeah, well, you're only going up one gauge, right? More or less. Although the 52, I like, when I used 11s, I used 11 through 48, I believe. Non-floating Floyd on the EVH, but it's no hassle. Yeah, this isn't floating either. It's decked on the Kramers. That's right, the American. It's a Kramer. Float the Floyd? Never, Thrash. Can't play a floating Floyd. I do too much palm muting. Grim Reaper? Oh, probably, RJ. I would not doubt it. See you, Les. What was I thinking? Alright, I'll end it out on some good old rock and roll. Across one of the strings. Thrice says Floyd's have that wonderful smooth square bass to mute off. Yeah, but the weight of my hand muting across all the strings. Because you remember, You may mute just a couple of strings if you're playing like metal, like, but and just the weight of my hand across all 6 saddles will push it sharp. Anyone right? Not longer. I got your amp. It's like, ooh, the nut feels loose, and I realized that, yeah, back those off. Let's see. You're gonna look them up. Will Varela says, well, as we close this chat, I would like to thank you to one and all. This is a great community we have here. Peace, love, cheers later. Well said, Will. I think that's a great way to end today's stream. What do we got here? We still got, there we go, so I can read it. Dark, there we go. 31 people watching and 38 thumbs ups. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No worries, Lionheart. Hey, I'm sorry if I contributed to the headache. What are we going through, Brendan asks. My pedal board, which, here, actually, as we wrap things up, let me just mute this. And then I can, since I'm on the phone, let's pick it up and show you cats. Well, first of all, we got to use the Brendan Buttcheeks signature guitar pick. There we go. There's the laptop there so I can read the bloody chat. So, there's some guitars there. Guitars. So this is the pedal board. We've got a volume pedal. Get my finger on camera. There we go. Volume pedal, tuner, Washburn soloist distortion, Keeley compressor, EHX OD glove, EHX crayon. Because I do a variety of stuff playing in a cover band, so I need a variety of tones throughout the night. Alright, we'll point with my bracelet. That's Digitech Screamin' Blues. Next, that's the Dimebag distortion. My lead boost is the Soul Food. Then we get into modulation. So we got a Mod Tone Aqua Chorus. Hey, Brian Landreth. My Maestro phaser. MXR carbon copy. But if I don't want the analog delay, I go digital with a Boss DD3. That then would go out to my Fender Blues Deluxe is what I'm running through today. I also have a half stack if I need it, although it's solid state. I got a solid state Marshall 100 watt head. That's an old AC-15 with the amp gutted out of it, so I can use that as just a 112 cab with a Celestian in it. And then we got my lovely B52, which I love as well. How's my sister doing, the American ass? Good, she's working today. She was in the chat briefly earlier. There we go. Now, can he set this down at an proximal? Proximal? Is that a word? I've been making words up during videos. Like fizzle. I didn't know fizzle, is that a word? I meant to say sizzle. Fizzle? Sizzle? See, I don't even know now. Nice pedal board. Thank you. Thank you. I have the solid state Fender amp. Nice. Dude, that's a lot of pedals. Look at all these back here. These are all my spares. And I also have a 4-pedal board I keep at the practice place. Ben, have you got me? You got me playing more. I love you. My family hates you. F them. Joe. Oh well. What am I vaping? Strawberry banana flavored juice today. It is. All right. Cool. It's a Canadian word. Well, there we are. We'll own it. Hey, Todd. You know what? I try to go live earlier in the day on occasion for folks that are tuning in from Europe and England, because it's 2 different things now, I think, or trying to be. I don't know. I'm not getting into that. We don't get into that here. You'll be rivaling that the pedal show soon. Yeah. Trying. 1 pedal at a time, right? So. Yes, everyone should have a great night. Just saw, it's going to do 21. Yeah, 19 here, because our drinking age is 19. And so is smoking. Yeah, this is where all the retirees, the people that are in between careers hang out midday in North America. Sure, let's go with that. But, yeah, you know, I try to different times of the day for different, you know, because, you know, like Bam Aussie, if I start at 8 p.m. right now, that's midnight for them, and usually 1 a.m. in England. You should come on to Canada, Aaron. Said hi, like number 30. Awesome. This is my nap time, Brian Stewart says. There we go. I could use a nap. So, I don't know who's going live tonight. It's Wednesday, so I'm sure somebody will be live. I'm sure we'll see each other around. If not, tomorrow will be the Connects with Guitars, the Big Shoe, with Richie himself. No idea what we'll talk about. Then this coming Sunday, we have Rob Johnson coming on, showing off his various EVH replicas and such. I see Jamal jump in. Hey, Jamal. What else? The next week, we have, obviously, Canuck Show is going to be Thursdays through the end of the month, and we're switching to Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Peter Cruz might be going live tonight. Yeah, that's right, RJ. 2 a.m. in Switzerland. Yeah, exactly, BV. 2 a.m. for you. Yeah, it's late. Okay. That's interesting, Michael. Let's see here. I'm 44. I'll be 45 in a couple of months. Hey, no worries. I like the song, man. Everyone should check it out. Elvis Band has a new track out on their YouTube page, on his YouTube page there. So check it out. It's really good stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I was gonna say Sunday guests, because that changes week to week. So Rob Johnson this Sunday, Jamie Trevino the next Sunday. You know him as the Law in the chats. Lance Moss is on. Yeah, Lance Moss is on at 7 p.m. tonight. Thanks, Terry. Hey, Pete. Yeah, late again. Of course, wrapping things up. The next Sunday, assuming that we still have Google Hangouts, who knows what's going on with that. But effective, as long as we still have Google Hangouts going, the next Sunday will be the round table, where we also have Steve Anderson joining us. And then the week after that, we have Matt, owner of Texas Toast Guitars, coming on. So that should be fun too. Can I see that Kramer up close, or did I miss all that? I can show it again. I'll show it and then we'll wrap things up. Oh. Since I am using data, and I don't have unlimited data, so we'll start with the headstock. I was told by Johnny Beane, according to this headstock, it looks like it's an 86. What is it? Focus 6000, so made in Japan. It's got Seymour Duncans in it. The front two single coils are factory, like lower end OEM Seymour Duncans, and then JB in the bridge. German Floyd Rose, D-Tuna of course. Fingerprints, no extra charge, because I'm just realizing with the reflection how many fingerprints there are. Haven't done too much in the way of upgrades to it yet. It's still got the original trim other than the D-Tuna and a Bourne's Audio high friction, which I prefer the high friction pots, Sean Silas signature volume pot. So yeah, it's a classic headstock shape. Classic, it's, you know, straight out of the 80s, right? So when I bought this last year, I ended up gigging with it a fair amount. It was surprising. I went from playing tellies to this on stage, much to the chagrin of my bandmates. Playing my Tom Petty and Beatles on a Kramer. Why not, right? Oh, so there you go. There we go. Should run a book on how many words you can get in with Rob on. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it probably won't be a lot, but that's okay. Thank you, Lionheart. Oh, man. Not quite the hockey stick headstock. That's a little more in line with like the chicken beak. The hockey stick was much more rounder, like the 5150. Why do people remove the spring covers? Good question, Thrash. If you run like a big brass block, you pretty much have to. I don't think it'll fit back on. However, if it's just stock like that, I don't know why people would take it off. It was missing when I got the guitar. That's the one thing. Like, the thing is beautiful. I barely found a nick on it. And, but yeah, the cover was gone for whatever. Same as I don't like the whole angled springs. I like 3 straight springs. I've just never got around to changing it over. Highlander Winder, poor QC on that Kramer. The bridge humbucker wasn't installed straight. Love it. So there we have it, folks. I want to thank everybody that tuned in today. This has been a bunch of fun. Thank you all that donated in the super chats. That's awesome. That really helps things a lot. Without getting into it too much, it really helps. That's all I'm going to say. So I really appreciate it. If for some reason you're watching this on replay and want to donate, there's a link down below to a PayPal account, or better yet, get something for yourself too. Check out the merch store at spreadshirt.ca, Canucks with Guitars. We've got several different logos and designs on there. People are picking them up, and you know, rock out with your Canucks with Guitars merch. You're more than welcome, Little J. More than welcome. Guitar Day. Yeah, and you know what? He's probably got them all stacked, a bunch of trim covers sitting there. Yeah, Terry, awesome side chat, folks. That's awesome. Appreciate it. You guys are all wonderful, and honestly, I wouldn't be doing it without you guys, you know. That's for sure. Fast delivery in the US, Todd says. Excellent. Rock out with your sock out. Well, you can do that too, especially if you're the Chili Peppers. I don't know if they still do that or not. Au revoir, BV. Good to see you. And yeah, as I always say, hold those doors open. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Do good things, and good things will happen to you. Trust me, karma is real. So I'm going to straighten up things so I can actually move around in the studio again. And I will see you all. All right. Interrupt me, Joe. Thanks. Ben, thank you for all you do for us. If I had some more, I would give you maybe next month. I'm disabled, so I'm... Oh, dude. Yeah. We all have our ups and downs in life, so it's all good, man. It's all good. You watching, you know, I appreciate it, believe me. And now that the channel's been monetized, even you watching, I get like a 20th of a cent or something. Whatever. So really, just by watching, you want to help, don't skip through the ads when an ad comes up. Watch the full ad, because if you don't watch the full ad and skip through it, it acts like there never was an ad. So there you go. I appreciate it, folks. Dale's back just for me to wrap things up. So there you go. Love that Dimebag pedal. Yeah, I love Dimebag too. He's a great guy. Great. 1 nanocent. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Terry. So there we go. So hopefully I'll see all of you tomorrow night. Canucks with Guitars. Yeah, Michael. That's the way it works with those ads. So, hate the horse ad, yeah. No worries, Todd. It's all good. You're more than welcome, Dale. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Hey, Mike Ray. Good to see ya. Yeah, see you tomorrow night. Cheers. Rock on.